Good morning to you all. I woke up a little while ago and uh, the devil was trying to get me to go backwards, and I said I can't be a hypocrite. I can't be on the podcast and saying break the cycle of anything if I'm still bound. You know what I'm saying? I had to make a decision. That's why I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. My life is an open book. Since I couldn't get it published and people stole the chip that has my book on there, the Christian Faith Publishing, they stole my chip because I asked them when they sent my money back after months. You know what I'm saying? I said, I don't even want to edit. Can you send my money back? It took me 4 or 5 months to beg them to tell them that my attorney was going to call and everything. They did not want to give me my money back. That was one sign that they were shiesty. Christian Faith Publishing. And then I called about where's my book because somebody stole my copywritten copy. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't going to tell them. And then they up here talking about, we got it on the chip. We don't save us. Okay, well, why you ain't send me the chip? So now I got to sue them. So since my books keep coming up missing, my music and everything, I'm just going to freestyle it on my podcast and on YouTube. Y'all, I got a podcast downtown at Access Vision. I don't know what channel or what time it'll come on, but all I know is I want to share my life with you all. I'm a descendant of Teresa Graves, and my dad was a veteran. You know what I'm saying? And he helped build the railroads. And the way my family is on my mom's side, I cannot do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what somebody else think or say, but it reflects like I look like the outcast that I was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm an adult. So I can show people that people can change and that I was immature then, that I'm grown now. So the people that's in my family, you know what I'm saying, they think they know me. No, you know that little girl. You don't know me, Tanisha Brene. You don't know who God has been changing. You don't know how God has been working inside of me. You don't know how I told him to possess my body. You don't know how, you know what I'm saying, God said he gonna break off every chain and he gonna break the bondage off our necks. You know what I'm saying? And the yokes and bonds off our necks. You know what I'm saying? But he also know that man looks on the outside, God looks at your heart. You know what I'm saying? I know I did some stuff wrong, you know what I'm saying, trying to get back at people, but I ain't doing all that no more. In 2025, I'm not going to give what I can't stand to lose. You know what I'm saying? Because you give people money to borrow and they don't want to give it back. And I didn't even have it to give. I ain't going to say no names. But God got that person. I helped them get their car fixed. They ain't take me nowhere. Wouldn't even take me to the store. I did on color purple. You know what? Everything you do to me, God got you. I ain't got to do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Guess what happened? Jehovah Jireh made the police come tow somebody's car. Okay. And that car went bye-bye. And I would have been the one to try to help you get it back. But look what you did to me. And I didn't even know nothing at the time. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I just shook my hand like, oh, God gets me. He gonna get everybody else too. As I told Daddy Jesus Christ, God, Jehovah, I ain't doing nothing. Okay, I needed $70 yesterday, y'all. Praise God, to pay up my phone bill for me and my baby because he always paid. And he went to Florida for a funeral. You know what I'm saying? And so he told me that, you know what I'm saying, the phone had to be paid. I didn't want him to have to ask nobody because he's always looking out for me, and I do the best I can for him too. You know what I'm saying? That's my OG. And I don't care what we go through. You know what I'm saying? I know he loved me. I know he's not going to forget me. Anytime I have left him because I couldn't take it, he comes right and find me. He ain't, you ain't get away from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, he chasing me. You know what I'm saying? I done did some chasing of somebody, I ain't gonna say their name. But I gotta let that go. You know what I'm saying? I am not gonna make my baby feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I hang around older men and I hang with men. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be hanging, I be in the house, but I'm just saying, to make a long story short, I kick it with dudes, you know what I'm saying? But when you about to get married and you with somebody, you have to do what makes them feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If it's a real good friend, you gotta say, you know what? I love you, but my friend, that's my friend, because when I'm down, she was there before you came. You know what I'm saying? So I had to keep that. And that's what I was telling him with the other situation. But sometimes you gotta do some compromising in your relationship to make the other person feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't deserve that. He don't deserve that. And I told him, you know what I'm saying? Went to say hi to somebody, took them them little wieners that you put barbecue sauce on, because I still had feelings for him, but I know that we friends still, you know what I'm saying, and I know how I can trust him too. But I went over there. He had told me he had a present for me. I went over there, and I gave it to him. I put it on here because I'm not hiding nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that I still got feelings for this man. You know what I'm saying? I still got feelings for me, and I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? But what I can help is not being disrespectful. Don't call him no more, and let my baby know that I'm in love with him, and I want to cherish him and marry him for life because he is the one that had my back. You know what I'm saying? Through thick and thin. He didn't turn his back on me. He still kept helping me. That's why yesterday I had got a pipe, and I had hit one. Man, this morning I woke up, I took that pipe. I said, you know what, devil? I threw that thing. Right after I threw it, somebody called somebody, can you help me out? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. I ain't gonna say names, but I'm like, yeah. Then God said, no. I told you, don't be, what's that scripture? Oh, okay, thank you, Jesus. Don't be a partaker of another man's sin. And what that means is don't partake in it. Do not have any parts in the sin that people create. You know what I'm saying? For themselves. You know what I'm saying? Well, they don't create for themselves. The devil created, but they do create it for themselves when they allow him to use them. You know what I'm saying? Just like I allow him to use me. That's why I told God, possess his body. You know what I'm saying? He let me hit it, and I tripped out. I was like thinking everybody everywhere. But no, God said that's why you can't smoke it. First, you're allergic to it because you asked me to not ever let you get like you was when you were 17, 18 years old. Strong out on crack because older people was putting ashes on the can, you know what I'm saying, with weed and crack, you know what I'm saying. He had plotted to get a young girl strung out on drugs, you know what I'm saying. Just so y'all can have some money, and this sex trafficking stuff got to stop, you know what I'm saying. I'm serious. I want God to let y'all get caught. Quit selling these girls. And y'all, if y'all ain't gonna be together and be together and don't have sex with nobody else, leave them alone, even if you're doing drugs. Why would you let your woman and your man go have sex? Just so y'all gonna get some more? Hell no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And hell no, I'm telling the truth, and I'm a Christian. I'm saying hell no, because hell no, I ain't going to hell. I ain't going to hell for nobody. Okay? And God told me, he said, baby, I'm the best worker, and you know that. You like, you don't know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even me. You know what I'm saying? That was the tree of good and evil. It's good on one side, but it's evil on the other. Okay? And for the love of money, people will sacrifice you, you know what I'm saying, with that fentanyl. Okay? But all I know is, and then God is nowadays allowing people to have heart attacks and other stuff. When they smoking stuff, I'm going to pray for everybody. I'm going to continue to pray for me because that spirit of using tried to come back on me. But this morning, I was thinking about getting some. I didn't feel yesterday how I did it, but and the devil was like, yeah, don't you want one today? Such and such said they'd come. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. I thought about my God. I found that mug. I said, you know what? And then went all over the place, and I fell back to sleep. So when I got up this morning, trying to get my mom's money back because she made a mistake and sent $270 to two different cash apps. Okay, so I can't remember my last phone number. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember which Gmail it was. That's why I had to make a whole new Gmail account, and I had to make a whole new Cash App account. And I remembered it. I just forgot to put the FE and push the button to confirm, and it's stuck like that. But it's just similar to the one that got the FE on there. I don't understand why people got to go through so much to get their money back. But my mom, she's stubborn. When they put me in a foster care home before y'all, I told her I needed some personal hygiene because they was taking $800 for you to stay there, and they're only giving you $40 to survive off for a month. But you got to buy your stuff, your deodorant and everything else. And then the workers was eating up all the food and stealing all the caustic stuff. Y'all can go on my Facebooks. I got like 4 or 5 Facebooks. It's on there. Because I show recipient rights and Facebook how people was getting treated in there. They let this lady sit in the chair and piss all day, every day. She sat in that chair one day and stayed there and stayed there and stayed there. And all I did was smell some stuff like ammonia. It was stronger than ammonia. And then that's why she be throwing herself down. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, she's just acting. She throws herself down. No, she's having a PTSD moment. You know what I'm saying? Her mind is messed everywhere. It's telling her, throw yourself on the ground because you can't take this. That's the devil. You know what I'm saying? because they be doing stuff to people in these foster care homes and these nursing homes. Okay, there's some people in there, like I said, in these buildings, these government offices that's all right and right, but the majority of them is wrong. They don't came for the money. People saying they don't care. You know, and then you call offices and stuff, and you talk to somebody, and you ask them to please leave the person that's in charge of whatever your information. They say they do, and you put it on the app too. You know what I'm saying? But then you don't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really get to see how people are. You know what I'm saying? I done called Tyler Perry, left messages with the people. You know what I'm saying? But I know he ain't get it. But I know one thing. He would have wished he got it. He is going to get it because he funny, and I am too. And they said he stayed in Kalamazoo when he was homeless at that train station. I was homeless too there. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to get away from Battle Creek because I didn't want to use no more. But I had to learn. So this shit, it don't matter where you go. You got to take you with you. You and your sub-personalities. That's what I say. All you sub-personalities, get out my face. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Get out my face, boy. You got to tell the devil, get out my face, boy. Because as soon as you make a decision and he know you serious that you ain't going to do nothing, oh, he'll bring it to you. You know what I'm saying? A fight or anything. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to do nothing. You stand off the way to try to, you know what I'm saying, be a good citizen of the United States, and you still got to go to court. So you go to court and you stand out the way, and boom, here come people. You know what I'm saying? You go somewhere in that feeling, say, don't go there. We got to start listening to the Holy Spirit. I would have never had a case with this old lady if I would have just stayed at home. And I was trying to say, but I love my baby. And he be going places and felt like he bad. So he said, babe, you ain't going. I was like, no, I'm just going to stay here. I said, someone's telling me to stay here. And he was like, okay, but I'm going to help Keisha move. And he always doing stuff for me, so I had to. You know what I'm saying? I laid my life on line. I went in there. Oh, shoot, I don't know if... No, he ain't out there. Oh, shoot, I better get some clothes on. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Good morning. God bless. Always know that God said that when the enemy come in like a flood, he raises a standard against him. So when the devil try to come in, you know what I'm saying, this morning, but God, Michael and Gabriel, and them, it was the standard that was standing against him. Okay? I'm going to smite the rock of ages, okay? The real rock that falls from outer space that comes here, that God. I ain't going to bow to that rock, but that is a rock that God made, and I'm going to stand on it. And I'm going to stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, okay? I ain't never said I was innocent in life, okay? I've done some things, and a lot of things I didn't do that I took cops for and agreements and stuff, just like everybody else. Our constitutional rights been violated. We have not even been getting our police reports before even talking to an attorney. That's what they need to do. Give you your police report. Okay, when you go through the door, when you go through all that fingerprint and snapshots and all that, and that little wall is right down here to where your breast is exposed and the man just sitting there, yeah. Everybody got a lawsuit because that wall is not tall, okay? And y'all be having both sexes there. I done flashed in. I'm saying I ain't tired of being raped with the eyes of people, especially going to jail. Why do y'all got men in the intake part where I'm coming in with the police? Why am I getting shook down with them in here and I'm going into this little part that's up to here? I don't want to show y'all my breast. It's up to here. So that means all this is showing. Okay, he act like he on the computer, trust me, you know, look on the side to see what you got. Okay, because men is perverts. You know what I'm saying? Women can be too. But all I know is that last time I was done with it. Because that tall police officer, when I told him I need to go to the hospital, he said, he laughed with the men and said, he ain't no taxi cab. Okay, but if I needed to go to the hospital and I called for the hospital, y'all should have took me to the hospital, then to jail. Okay? Because I had a real miscarriage for real. And when they tested me, I wasn't pregnant no more because the baby died. Okay, that's why I was calling for emergency. You know what I'm saying? I was bleeding twice out of each month. That was irregular. You know what I'm saying? Then I felt stuff moving and I knew I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I was going to the doctors and that's why at the hospital, they was the first ones that I asked, well, pregnancy test, they gonna forget. You know what I'm saying? Because they want me to keep taking all these meds and stuff and kill my baby. Okay, they don't want me to stay clean. They want me to stay crazy or whatever. So when I come in there, they can mock me and laugh. That's another thing. Why y'all down there in Boston Hospital, when people go in to sit in that room to get evaluated, you know what I'm saying, they have to be there for a while and some important case manager or whatever come in there and talk to them. The ones that be sitting outside of there at the desk, they be laughing and talking about people. How y'all gonna talk about somebody that got PTSD? You might have it too. Matter of fact, you do. You got PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder of yourself. That's why you talking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And if you say something once, y'all better say it again. If y'all singing that song, Walking Like I Talk It, I'm going to walk it like I talk it. I ain't about to be on no podcast, TV shows and all this stuff. And I'm kids to Teresa Graves and my daddy. What? I'm not going to live this life to exist just walking in the winter wonderland. And then God come for me and I ain't right. And then I go to hell and deal with the one that caused me all this trouble. Hell no, I want him to stay away from me. Okay, that's why I got a game coming up, y'all. It's a game where you can put beasts in hell, in shadows. We're not going to teach the children to kill flesh where they can see people's bodies and you make up your own person. We're going to teach them on the JC 400 player, the King James Version, and we're going to have one for the NIV, for the ones that, if it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I just make all of them. Okay, I'll make one for everyone. Okay, anyway, back to what I'm saying. It's gonna be a button after you beat that beast up and get past them dragons and them lions is half lion and half dragon. They got chains on their neck and they're going like this, blowing fire, 2 on every side. Then the bottom part, okay, it's already copyrighted and it's already patented. Okay, so y'all ain't worried about it. Y'all gonna get in trouble because I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? For these kids, we gotta reach these children how we can. I know I slipped off the subject just because I ain't taking my measure and I just woke up. I better be going to get on some clothes because my bro said he gonna bring me some cigarettes. Because the sister was smoking butts, okay? I was smoking butts. And the reason why is because my god brother is spoiled, okay? And I felt guilty about a lot of stuff that happened between me and my godmom years ago. And I think recently, last year too. You know what I'm saying? Off of what other people had did to me and the family. And then how I felt about her, and the devil had me, you know what I'm saying, doing some stuff. And then I'm like, no, this ain't right. So I'm correcting my steps. First of all, I do not ever want to disrespect the elder ever again. You know what I'm saying? With what I had did, because something I felt was done to me. You know what I'm saying? But 2 wrongs don't make a right. And y'all, God said vengeance is his, not yours. He shall repay. He tell us to still be nice to your enemies. You don't have to cast your pearls against swine. But if God tell you your enemy thirsty, give him something to drink. Because God is loving. That's a God by love, unconditional. You're like, I'm gonna give you something to drink, but you know what I'm saying, that's it. I'm leaving you with God, and that's what my godmom did to me. My godmom, and you know who you are. You are my godmother. I thank you for letting me have a job when I first got in prison, and I don't care what we go through. Mama, I love you, and I'm so sorry. And I ain't gonna say his name. He treated me like his sister because he knew that I was in love with your daughter. And that I did a lot for people, and he seen that my own brother and people left me out here, and I never did nothing to them. That's why I gave him a shout out on my podcast. And I just love y'all. And I miss y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all that I'm getting it all the way back together. I didn't want to start acting out just because I was hurt, because when I had $253,000, I did what God told me to do. He said, help any and everybody that you can. And don't take no bags with you or anything on your journey, because I'm going to provide. And I did. I was like a Jonah, been called into ministry. I had backslid as a woman. And I'm so in love with her. I tried to kill myself in 2016. 6 months later, I cut my tether off. She don't know that. But we want her to say, I can't go to hell for nobody. But I just thank God, for every experience. Obedience is greater than a sacrifice, y'all. Y'all keep sacrificing, doing all this stuff. God only gonna deal with so much, and then he gonna get angry because he keep having mercy on you. But he said, my grace is sufficient for thee. He know the people that really don't want to do the stuff they do, and that they in bondage. That's why he like, just, even if you in bondage, just pray to me. Talk to me. Don't ever feel like you can't talk about me to nobody. Don't ever think that you can't pray and that I'm not listening. Because man looks on the outside, God look at your heart. I'm not going to leave this place, even though people did so much to me here. And I know I did some stuff back, but I'm going to stay right here. Because to tell the truth, I went and talked to her. I sure did. Because you know what? Spirits are real. spirits are real when they leave your body, you know, and I felt her, you know what I'm saying, I seen her first, you know what I'm saying, it's a little bitty, it was like a shadow size like this of a woman with a pleated skirt, and I knew it was her, you know what I'm saying, and then a microphone was on the wall. Rest in peace, Haywood. I don't care if you did, Grandma. I still pray that you would ask God to forgive you for everything so you can make it into heaven. Rest in peace, Haywood. I say I'm all y'all Milton. I just know that my godbrother reminds me of Milton a little bit. But when that hurricane came, Hurricane Milton, I had to go down there. I said, hold on, my excuse my language, because he ain't no nigga, but we've been talking like this, we gotta stop. But I'm like, my nigga done came out the water, you know what I'm saying? The devil wanted him to go down there, but he was saved, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened, but his spirit went in that water. And I told you I had flushed some stuff down the toilet that had belonged to him, you know what I'm saying? And I had poured some pure pop off Miracle Spring water down in the toilet. And I did like Moses, except he didn't have $10, but I put $10 in there because God said if you cast your bread amongst water, you will see it after many days. We call bread money, okay? And the money is the bread of life to get you some bread, but you also get other stuff, so that is not bread, okay? But it's symbolic, you know what I'm saying? I said if you cast your bread amongst water, you'll see it after many days. I'm about to put a piece of water, bread in here. But you know what? Dude, again, God be asking you to do some stuff that is crazy in man's eye, but it's normal his. That's why he said the things of the world and their operation is foolish to him. You know what I'm saying? Because he made everything. How you gonna be greater than the great I am that created the outer space and everything? Yes, I will do whatever you say, Lord. I will do whatever you say. When I came to the grips that he's in his hand, Jesus is holding us in his hand. Ain't nobody said nothing about, even though he's holding you in his hand, he ain't just holding you in his hand, he holding you in his hand. The whole world he got in his hand, both hands like a bar. And guess what's under it? The holes that our Savior got nailed to the cross. He still kept his body so we can believe him. God, I seen some stuff when I OD'd. And all I know is y'all better get us together, because he is real close to coming back. That's why I'm trying to save these kids. But they in their innocence, but they being taught so much dysfunction. They don't know which way to go. That's why my show gonna be called What to Do and What Not to Do. So we got like what to do in this situation. God, I need you to pray about it. And I need to hear you say something. I'm saying, what I need not to do, Lord God, tell me please, so you can give me the strength not to do it. And what to do in a situation when you give up stuff. What God will do and what he will tell you is like, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? To a certain, you can say hi to them wherever, but don't go around there. Because one bad seed do corrupt good fruit. You know what I'm saying? That is so true. That's why I know that Bible is real, y'all. Everything that Bible says, something that happened in my life to line up with a scripture, God made me know he is real for sure. Because when I was a little girl, I used to be on point with my mom. She had me and Missy praying on our knees every day early in the morning. She gave us pillows for our knees, but them pillows wasn't soft enough. My knees was hurting, but I didn't care no more. I had closed my eyes and imagined God that we was praying to, because I couldn't see him, and I knew he was real. I just, you know what I'm saying? Kids be talking about imagining friends, them as angels, he said. I'm talking about and doing so you may entertain strange angels, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who is angel. And in the Bible it does say that we angels. I laughed because somebody said that before. They had PTSD. I won't laugh because they had PTSD. I thought she was just tripping. Saying we angels, but yes, we are. We came from up there. You know what I'm saying? And when we go up there, we is gonna be transformed into the angel that can come in there in the presence of God. But I'm sorry that I'm all over the place. I just had to tell that testimony. And you know, I just love everybody, and I promise that God, I'm gonna be the best I can be. Oh, you pastor in front of you. I don't watch so many shows from Word Network, TPN, and Daystar. All the pastors, especially TD Jakes. And TD Jakes, I'll pray for you. that God is going to do exceeding abundantly above all that you could ask for to think of in your family's life, in which y'all going through. And please stay with your wife. Whatever y'all got going on, work it out, because y'all inspired me since I was a little girl, like 2 or 3 years old. I was trying to understand what y'all was saying. You know what I'm saying? I probably was saying, amen. I didn't know. I just love when I seen a pastor, you know what I'm saying, get out there and talk about God. And it does sometimes. My spirit has been doing since I was a little girl. I've been hearing God. And I didn't know that I was supposed to tell him I heard him in here and not in here. And then he started giving me medication because I was telling him stuff that I've seen. But that's why Kenneth Copeland said when I was watching one time in Brother Scott's Correctional Facility, shout out to Father in the Spirit, Kenneth Copeland, you said God will show you and tell you stuff. But if you open up at the mouth, he won't tell you nothing else. That's why he was making my throat where I couldn't even talk. But I just thank God, you know what I'm saying, for all the people that was in my life. Them was my shepherds. Them was God's shepherds. He said, my sheep know my voice and they won't turn to another. I just want to thank God for mercy and grace. Because I know I have not been innocent in my past. I did do some stuff that was wrong. And that I was under the influence, and I was with somebody that made you feel like you had to take care of you, and you know, and all he was doing was taking, and then I got hooked on heroin like my cousin Whitney, and I died. Then I almost was in a house fire like my auntie Teresa Graves. I think somebody killed my auntie. I don't think that she said something on fire, or maybe she did, because I be in the bed falling asleep with my cigarettes, and my baby like, you know, burnt the bed again, so I can't be smoking those cigarettes on that medicine and going to sleep. And then one they just gave me, they said it was going to help me not to smoke. They lied. It did the opposite. I ended up smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I lost my voice. I asked God to help me, but my flesh kept getting in the way because I've been stressed out. But I'm not going to use that as no excuse to keep using. And I did ask my God brother to bring me some cigarettes, and I better put my clothes on. You know what I'm saying? That's next to go. You know, I'm going to slow down from smoking weed to where I'm not so, you know what I'm saying, I'm not high as in, you know what I'm saying, out of my mind, it helps me. You know what I'm saying? I use it as medicine, but I don't keep on smoking all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be lazy or nothing. I just need something to help me with my anxiety. But the Klonopins, those were, I just got to get them up again. Because I was taking 2, because that's how many it took for me to just be straight and no smoking no weed. I don't think about no weed if I take 2 of them. But, excuse me. I just wanted to give y'all a testimony, you know what I'm saying, and tell y'all what's on my mind, and how other people be feeling like that too. But what makes me smile is that I got 2 grandbabies, and even though I haven't seen a little girl, God is gonna make a way. He's not gonna let this happen to me. I already went to prison, and I didn't even take the $20. I didn't know what I was doing. I was acting like a something, you know what I'm saying, a character, I ain't gonna say, but I was in my right state. But I never took $20, and they never showed any evidence. They just hurried up and sent me to prison within 2 months. And they messed up on my guidelines, y'all. They said to take a cop to 18 to 36 months, and I signed it. I don't know about no police reports or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the stuff that I read when I was little, the Constitution rights, but I was like, hold on, this don't look right, feel right. You know what I'm saying? God was talking to me then like, baby, they trying to railroad you. You know what I'm saying? And I asked, I don't know if she's still alive or not, but Mercedes White, and I'm sorry that I took your checkbook when I was like 16 and 17, when I went over there to sell you one of them satellite dishes. And I was mad because when they put me in your foster care, you didn't do what you were supposed to for me. All the god kids or your grandkids that you had adopted, I was mad at her because you used to take them to school in the wintertime and make me walk. And I already had been through enough of being singled out from my parents. You know what I'm saying? But God got it. My baby calling. So good morning, y'all. I'm just telling my testimony to help somebody. God said, His grace is sufficient to thee. He said, where there is a weakness in your life, so whatever you're weak in your life, it don't matter what it is. He said His grace abound much greater. It eats it up and swallow it like Jonah's whale. Anyway, my baby calling me. Good morning. God bless y'all. Have a beautiful, blessed day. It's your girl, Miss Brene Graves, comes to you live from the bathroom. My God, brothers, I love you. Oh, and I did tell him in his face, because one thing about me, if I say something once, I'm saying it again. I said I was going to get that baby $1 every time I see him, because he calls his daddy hell. So he need to keep him on his toes. Okay, so I'm going to pay him. Every time I see him keeping his daddy on his toes, because I think he's 2 years old. No, he ain't 3. He 2. I believe so. But anyway, that's my baby. He look just like him. I'm like, ooh, I ain't going to say nothing, but I can see where this going, but I'm going to plead the blood of Jesus off him that he going to do the opposite. I claim that's a minister, you know what I'm saying, that he is going to be great, and I'm going to make sure, because I'm a sheep that became a shepherd to shepherd the sheep, okay? And that's what my life story. We all have a life story. We all have a voice. Why don't y'all take $40 and go down to Access Vision, okay? Y'all talk about what they do to you or anybody or whatever, or something make you feel a certain way. Let God be your therapist. When you get on that podcast, don't even worry about what to say. God gonna give you what to say to reach people. They need to hear that it's other people that went through that stuff or even worse. Okay? And I'm coming to pick up children. Your parents gonna have to sign a paper because Access is gonna need to know that they were able to come there, and I'm gonna talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I want them to open up to me, okay, and open up to a society that this is how our children is feeling, but we are ignoring their feelings and acting like they don't have a voice. The only voice y'all want them to hear is y'all's, and y'all want to hear their voices and to comply with that, but they got stuff that be on their mind. They be seeing stuff and hearing stuff, they keep that inside. That's another thing. Please, in the name of Jesus, ask your children, have somebody test you, okay, in the appropriate way, because I'm tired of this stuff, okay? I'm tired of it. I've had enough. That rape stuff? No, I had enough. Okay, so where I had to ask God to forgive me, because I said the next man that tried to rape me, I was going to cut his balls off and put him on his ass and put his dick right in his mouth. And I know that I shouldn't have said that, but I seen stuff been done to me, okay? And I still want justice. I want justice for that. Because that means it could be raping little girls out here too. Because they out here wearing fast clothes, and who made that stuff for their age? They ain't grown, okay? Then they parents, they're like, oh, I'm going to buy my baby a cute little outfit. Yeah, that's cute enough for them to go get raped in, like me. Okay, children, pipe down. Please, in the name of Jesus. And when there's older people, don't be staring them in the face. Go in the room with the kids and be a kid, a child. Okay, but nowadays y'all let them be all around y'all, smoking everything, you know what I'm saying, thinking it's cool. They gonna do the same thing too. That's why they wearing all these fast clothes and everything. You know what I'm saying? One time, guy had my baby's car, ran, just not working. When I trying to get back in the car from the library. So I was stuck there where the library was a security guard in the open part where that car lot is. But I was sitting by the car in front of the library. He done called the police on me. So God was like, they called the police on you. They probably think you tripping and crazy or had some drugs and blah, 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 blah. But you know what I did? God said, stand up to your giants. So I was talking to my man on the phone. I said, I'm going over there to ask him, is he there for me? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, no, don't go over there. But I said, okay, man. And I got off the phone. God said, go over there.